before you watch this video, become part of the SGM family by subscribing, like, share, and comment, and hit that bell button below so you be notified first. And shout out to the SGM notification gang. I see you holding me down in them comments. Gang gang, and before you watch this video, don't forget to follow me on all social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, and what's the other one? Twitter, excuse me. Let me put this phone to my face because this is the face to unlock. You know what I mean? That's the only way I can get it open. There's no more fingerprint. And this is a new app alert. You know what I'm saying? New app alert. You know what I mean? This app is called Podcast. So let's get into it. All right, I already opened one of the podcasts. So this is an app that pays you to listen to people's podcasts. This is what's trending right now. You can also search things. Right here it says Family Secrets. I already have it open right there. So I'm going to press play. Hold on. I'm going to press play right here.
Southport, Connecticut.
As you can see,
a small town
the
on the coast of the Long
podcast is
Island
on.
Sound.
You know what I'm saying? You can go to other things on the app.
I've been to Southport a few
times.
And
you can get out the app.
It's a place
and that podcast is going to play.
So old it
you know what I'm saying? This podcast is about
Oriental rugs and great.
I've been listening to it for like 34 seconds, or 2 minutes or whatever it is. And I think this is 34 minutes long from what I remember. So the podcast is 34 minutes. You can go outside the app and you can go other places in the app so it won't cut off. So that's how you use the podcast. There's some podcasts that you might be interested in. You can scroll or you can search for other things on the podcast. And this would be your library right here. You know what I'm saying? So if you happen to subscribe to one of the podcasts that you really like, they're going to be right here and you can listen to it over and over. Not the same one, but just other things that you might be interested in the podcast. Like I said, I like hip-hop podcasts. I like Joe Budden podcasts. If they got it on there, I will listen to them there. I don't know if they have it on here, but I'll search. There's a lot of people's podcasts that I like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure it's on there, but you can search it. You know what I'm saying? So let's move on. Or I'm going to leave this for last. These are a lot of the top people right there. You see my name right there, SgmCashoutKing. But, this is a new app for me, so I'm going to just get to them. These are a lot of people that's earning on here. You know what I'm saying? You can go through it yourself once you get on there. This is just my personal information. You know what I'm saying? When you first start, you get 10 points or whatever. But being that I'm already listening to a podcast, it was 10.0 or 10.1. Now it's 10.4. I guess the more I listen to the podcast, the more it's going to go up. But I know my grind, you know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to blow that out there, already know what. All right, so let's go to the rewards. Like I said, I'm not going to hold y'all up too long. Like I said, being this is a new app, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get to the point. So, y'all can get on your grind. You know what I'm saying? They got Amazon, they got PayPal. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this other stuff is. Y'all can go through it. I mainly use the same thing. They got PayPal for $1,000 on here for $399,000. Like I said, which is doable if you're grinding like that. You know what I'm saying? They got the $50 stuff right here, the Amazon card. They got how much you need for you? $20,000. I do that like nothing. You know what I mean? They got a bunch of stuff on here. You gotta go through it. And like I said, you just gotta grind, like I said, you know what I mean? And that's it. It says get 150 points now. And that's basically by sharing your link, which is this is my code right here, and the link will be in the description below. It says get 150 when your friends join, and they will get 150. So by you joining, you know what I'm saying, I will get 150, and you will get 150 points. And we both washing each other's hands. You know what I'm saying? One hand washes the other. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all probably didn't know about this app. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting you on, so you washing my hands and washing yours. Same thing. But to get a $2 Amazon card, which is $2, that's only 1,200 points. You know what I mean? You can read all the rules right there. So if anything you need to know is all right there. Basically, once you get the points, you know what I'm saying? So you may claim up to your reward per week. How to claim purchase, you know what I'm saying? You just read all of that. I'm not gonna go through all that, but I can see right there it said within 3 business days of claiming your reward, blah blah blah, you'll get an email. So it looked like basically 72 hours you'll get your reward. You know what I'm saying? 2,000 points for only $5, which is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's only all you're doing is listening to a podcast and sharing it. That's not bad. Let me go back to the podcast. Let me press play over here.
And great-great-grandma's silver service kind of money.
I want to go back to my personal
Southport is a place
information
that
to
feels
see if it's
orderly and elegant.
as every minute goes
every
up, they give you
detail, perfection,
points.
as if dreamt up by Martha Stewart,
Let me
who, come to
give some
think of
time.
it, lived in the next
But
town over.
I'm gonna go through.
So,
let me load the
I'd
volume.
love to start with you describing
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna check Joe Budden's. I can't remember other people's podcasts by the top of my head. You know what I mean? Because I usually listen to stuff on YouTube. So Joe, I put Joe, and this is all the stuff that came out. So I don't know if it's gonna come out. Let me put his last name Buttons to see if I can find any ones that I listen to personally. Let's see Buttons. There, as a matter of fact, there it goes. Look, right there. There it goes right there. Let me let it clear up. For Joe Budden podcast. So I will be subscribing to this podcast right here. Press subscribe. All right, so I'm now subscribed to Joe Budden podcast. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press play. Now it's gonna take me to that podcast. Excuse this phone call. It's a scam, so deny. All right, so you press that.
Microphone check 1 2. What
And there
is
it
this?
is.
Welcome to
So
another
now-
edition of the Fake Joe Budden podcast, only found right here on
Hold on, let me
Apple.
lower
That's
this.
right, the Fake Joe Budden Spotify.
Press subscribe. All right, so I'm now subscribed to Joe Budden podcast. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna press play. Now it's gonna take me to that podcast. Excuse this phone call. It's a scam, so deny. All right, so you press that.
Microphone check 1 2. What
And there
is
it
this?
is.
Welcome to
So
another
now-
edition of the Fake Joe Budden podcast, only found right here on
Hold on, let me
Apple.
lower
That's
this.
right, the Fake Joe Budden Spotify.
So now I'm gonna be listening to my podcast, one of my favorite podcasts to listen to, and I'm gonna be getting paid for it. So how great is that? I have to go on YouTube and see the other podcasts that I like listening to because I can't remember all of them. There's some from like sports and all
Now,
other
if
stuff. I
you've
got it
never
on my YouTube.
tuned into the Joe Budden podcast, what
Look.
you can find on
These are
this
all the ones that
episode
already
is we
been
talked
on
about
air,
absolutely nothing.
and I'm
That's
pretty
right.
sure they go
it's
live.
the first of the year, so we
Let me
kicked
go
it
back.
off with exactly what you guys are doing,
Let
not
me go
wanting to be
back,
at work. We didn't want to do a podcast.
they have episodes as well
Everybody
right
was
here.
out
You
being
go to
peaceful and
episodes
celebrating, so
of
there's
all
not much
podcasts.
dirt to
Or you go to
discuss.
press podcast.
Certainly
Let me press
nobody was
cancel.
dropping music,
So
so
let me
there's
go
no
to my
albums,
library.
singles, or videos
So
to
now you
discuss.
see-
Artists
let me
weren't
lower
even
this
on their
down.
Snapchat or Instagram.
So now you see that being that I subscribe to Joe Budden podcast, that's right there. Let me let it clear up a little bit because it's a little blurry. See, right there, you know what I'm saying? You see it's right there. So every time I go to my library, it's gonna be there. I can listen to the podcast and I can get paid while I'm listening to it. So let me go back. It still didn't refresh yet, but like I said, it's gonna go up in the numbers. But y'all get the point though. The link will be in the description. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a new app alert. The link will be in the description. Definitely click the link. Like I said, once you click the link and you sign up, you're gonna get 150 points. I'm gonna get 150 points. So we both win. Like I said, and you look for. You don't have to just go to these podcasts and look for the trending. Look for what you like. Don't go here. All right, I don't like none of this stuff. I'm just gonna listen to whatever. Go to the search bar up here and see what you like. You might find a podcast you like, and you can listen to it and make money. And you take your link and share it on all social media platforms. Like I said, we all don't have enough friends to share this stuff to. I dread saying this. People be hitting me up sometimes like, oh, if this app died out, it's this and this and that. No, it didn't die out. It just you don't have enough eyeballs looking at it. Sometimes you gotta pay. You gotta spend money to make money. Sometimes you gotta spend on advertising. If you feel something that's worth it, then go shoot your shot. Go to Facebook Market or go anywhere, shoot your shot. But you need to find a way to get it out there to more people. You know what I'm saying? Or what you could do is once you see my results and you have my payment proof, what you got to do is put that video on your Facebook or whatever platform you have. Use your link, and once people see that I'm getting paid and you can get paid with this app, they're gonna be like, oh, you know what? I see the proof right there. Let me go to let me click this link. They're gonna click your link, so I'm helping you through my video for you to get paid. You know what I'm saying? You to get points. You know what I'm saying? Let me click this out the way. So my video is gonna help you get your friend to believe, or whoever's watching to believe, that you can get paid. So then they're gonna click your link, sign up under you, and you're gonna get 150 points. And if multiple people do that, it gets you closer, you know what I'm saying, to getting your first, pay on PayPal, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, you see the podcast
You have to run on over to Spotify and
You
check
see
it
it
out
was
over there. I've done
10.4.
it as well. It's a very
Now it's
pleasurable listening
10.8, like
experience.
it's going up.
I'm
So
not even
that's
sure what you
basically
niggas
it.
is
Let me
checking
roll this
for
back
over
down
here at
again.
Apple anymore.
The link will be in the description below. You know what I'm saying? click it and get started. Don't waste no time. It's a new year for everybody. It's time to grind. There's no time to waste. And go to my social media. All the links will be there. You know what I'm saying? If I don't answer, like I said, I will get you eventually. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. And the SGM Cash Out King is signing out. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe, become part of the SGM fam, become part of the SGM fam, become part of the SGM fam.
Money in the bank, yeah. Shout out what you drink. I got money in the bank, yeah. Shout out what you drink. Yeah. Shout out what you drink.